All right, everyone. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing another bounty. Syrus posted a Sabin run of Locke Chaos. This one's particularly tricky because the boss absorbs both wind and holy. So it is roughly a carry run, but yeah, it's a little different than that because he actually does a lot of damage and a lot of good work in the middle waves. So you just have to be really mindful, like these guys don't absorb anything, so we don't have to worry about them. He's going to spam skills nonstop. I'm bringing Setzer and Celes. Obviously, they're both synergy, so makes it quite a bit easier that they are FF6. I do have Locke purple also, obviously, but yeah, Setzer will keep Sabin and Setzer healthy so that we meet the HP requirement. Celes, as the tank, will draw all the single target damage and can HP regen, letting Setzer save uses of Freeze Joker. Sabin's going to carry in the first 4 waves. We want a Setzer friend for sure for the full thing. And I will mention right now, people, please, if you have Setzer, please change your friend from Aranea to Setzer. He's much better for Pandemonium farming. Yep, this one's good enough because we're going to be spamming red card. So Macion, thank you. Let's get to it. Yeah, so Setzer will be hard spamming. We'll get his Max Brave up here. Setzer will barely be using any abilities for a while. He's boosted, so his Brave Plus deals 51k. Oh, I love Setzer. I'll generally save Runics, but I don't think I need to do too much craziness. Here, I think I'm just gonna HP attack because I don't know that Setzer will shave that. He probably would have. And there we go. So I definitely want Sabin going at the start of these. So unfortunate that that's not. Looks like the Dino has a little bit more health. So I want to knock him. Setzer's going to Brave plus this guy, and then Sabin's going to Aura Bolt down the middle. Aura Cannon. I will always call it Aura Bolt because that's what it was called in FF3. Alright, so he's got his plus version now, which is great. So from low Brave, always prefer Razor Gale. Setzer, I'm going to keep Brave Plussing on him until his buffs start to fall off, and then I'll use a red card, and then I should be able to keep his abilities mostly up. Here, she's about to get her her EX is almost ready, so we'll get this guy. I do want to sort of kill these guys together if I can, but yep. So let's get rid of this one because it's not locked on Celes, so I want to kill it a little bit faster. If I can avoid using Runic on it, that would be great. But I also can use her C65 on it if I have to. I love Setzer. Oh my gosh. So you can see his buff's about to fall off, Setzer's. So I probably should have red carded there instead, but this is fine. Yes, Phantom Rush. This will deal some damage. Okay, so I'm gonna red card this guy, and his EX will be up. It's unfortunate he loses his party aura. Everyone's Max Brave went down a little bit, their attack went down a little bit. But no problem. That was fun. This is the absolute benefit of Celes, though. So note that this team, Setzer's EX is AoE, but otherwise the team is mostly single target. Sabin could maybe kill with with Aura Cannon uses. Actually, yeah, I like that. Rather than me messing up the break order. So she'll just dump with an HP plus here. Yeah, so here I'll Aura Cannon this guy. Setzer's gonna have his EX up. Not the most synergistic with Sabin's plus version, but that's fine. So, yeah, he can really spam skills. I don't want him to spend any... The skills are useless, except Razor Gale Plus in the last wave, and Aura Plus to avoid getting broken, which isn't going to really be relevant, so... Yep, no worries. So low brave will Razor Gale, especially single target. And there we go. So I would love for Sabin to go first here. Yes, I will not be using his EX. I think Aura Cannon is better here. His Razor Gale Plus, like I said, will delay the last boss. So that's useful. Teleute is collecting information potentially on Aerith, who got put, her EX Plus got put on the database earlier this week. And so we have to collect information for Aerith, just in case she gets dropped. And, oh boy, that's unfortunate, because Aerith doesn't have any data in Safina, or the bot, because the bot, Materia bot, has a lot of Safina's information. So we have no data on Aerith. So Teleute is translating. Okay, we're back. I got a call there. So the main reason that I love doing Locke Chaos is this music here. But anyway, Teleute is collecting Aerith data and is translating from Famitsu. So that's fun. We definitely are going to be a little tricky on numbers for the infographics after Fran Lost Chapter. Which Aerith is way after that. So, yeah, it means a little bit more work for us. We're gonna slow down a little bit probably, but hopefully can get infographics out on the right time. So, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, enjoyed this break game. Sabin needs to, he is now imperiled, which is going to nullify damage. Now, I'll tell you right now, I couldn't bring someone like Shantoto to this, because it wouldn't fix this. You can't make, a lot of people thought if you stack imperils, that this would change, and it would be like double resist, and then if you imperil again, it goes to single resist, and then if you imperil a fourth time, then it goes to normal damage. It does not. You can clearly see lowered resist does not stack. So yeah, his skills won't deal any damage now that imperil is up. So yeah, not really any worry here. I'm actually going to have Celes tank the daylights out of this. She needs to keep her runic stacks up anyway. So yeah, don't really care what he does to her. She obviously cheeses this. So yeah, just going through Sabin's thing, I'm only going to use his EX to refresh Entrusted Techniques. Now, that does have, actually, no, I don't want to, because that's his enchant, so I can make his HP plus do damage if I leave that. Yeah, he's not getting the overflow and the attack, but it doesn't matter. I'd rather have a useful HP plus than not. Because I don't... Oh no, never mind. That already is. So, okay. Yeah, I will use his EX to keep that buff up. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna... He's gonna be dealing zeros every time. This is sort of like Sabin Saga -1 or something. So that's sort of interesting. I'm gonna hold back Setzer's EX just for the moment. Sabin's gonna delay here, and now I'll use it. gosh, I love Setzer so much. This is some serious FF6 love that's happening here. So yeah, he's doing an all attack, which is not cool. I am not a fan of that because I don't want Sabin to take any Sabin or Setzer to take any damage. And he can't even break the enemy here. This is why this is really really hard, because he has the enchant, and so even though his Brave Plus is normal, yeah, there's no way he can break, so I have to use a C65. His EX buff just dropped off. I'm going to delay, and I'm going to freeze Joker. How's that for a line? Thankfully, this team is just, they're boosted, so they really are just going to do a ton of damage. But yeah, we want to make sure, it is sort of entertaining that Sabin is still, so I'm going to use his EX here. You'll see how sad it is. Saddest use of an EX. But it gets his buff up for increasing his attack and stuff, and his overflow. Which, I don't know, could be relevant at some point. Not really too broken up about it. Yeah, so these two are going to be carrying mighty nice. Yep. I just assume that they're going to shred the boss as soon as it goes into its next phase. So, I don't know, I'm just going to use abilities like non-stop. So Sabin is getting targeted here. This is that one case that I said. The Locke fell off. And there isn't really anything I can do, I don't think. So, yeah, this is perfect. He'll gain his Brave back, and no fear of recovering from break or anything like that. So actually here it makes sense for me to red card. Nice. Setzer's a boss. Oh no. That stinks. That is not what I wanted to happen. Okay, I have 10,000 to work with, so this is, it's unfortunate, but it is fine. Get rid of that blind. I probably should have Brave Plus because I was blinded. Okay, so let's draw this guy's attention again. I'll be more mindful of that. I don't really think we're in any trouble. He should be going. Okay, yeah, we need a little bit more damage to get to the next phase. Okay, good. Setzer is still able to cap on his Brave Plus, which is good. Alright, Sabin. Yeah, he's just gonna HP plus. Shine Edge. So much damage. Alright, we've got Setzer here. Ooh, and we've got a launch. So, and he's doing an all attack, so great. Let's do it. That was very nice. Yeah, so there's nothing. He has entrusted techniques. I'm not going to put that back up because this is dealing zeros. But he literally can't do anything from that. So, boss won't deal any damage. Shouldn't deal any damage. He's going to clear his debuffs now. But I don't think he still does an all attack, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to summon. Okay, he's still doing an all attack. That is fine. So this raises her attack, I believe. Oh, party's max brave. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So let's do that. Yeah, makes sense to use her EX. And we are going right into summon. I probably should have used Setzer's C65. but yeah, that's fine. So from this low, Setzer's, even friend Setzer's red card is probably going to deal around 90k. His Prismatic Flash is going to deal comparable damage, and then my Setzer can use red card. So yeah, he dealt 80k instead of 90. Like, I'm fine with that. And now my Setzer can dump all that Brave. So it makes a lot of sense. Cool. All good. This Shine Edge will deal 99. Okay. My Setzer can use EX into the other Setzer's red card. So I do want to make sure that I get a Freeze Joker up, and I think now is actually a great time for doing that versus a red card. So let's go ahead and use the last Freeze Joker that we have. That does mean that we absolutely want to blitz the living daylights out of this guy, because if we let that freeze debuff come off, then we risk losing the HP requirement. So yep, red card. You can see this guy is almost dead. So friend Setzer goes next, and because of that, I won't red card here. Instead, I'll just use his EX to cap Brave on the friend Setzer, who can now red card and dump. So some nice sequencing. She lost Runic, so let me put that back up. This guy's almost dead though. He is falling fast. Okay, Sabin's coming back in. So I think that he said that Sabin has to deal the finishing blow, and Syrus said that Sabin has to deal the finishing blow, so he'll delay. It's sort of a trolly thing, to be honest, because I can't tell, and yeah, like I have to use Prismatic Flash here. It's sort of a weird thing to have Setzer, Sabin deal the last blow. He can't deal any Brave damage, which means that I need to, what am I going to HP plus with my entire team until the thing dies? I don't know, maybe I should, but no. We're going to Prismatic Flash and he may die here. And if he doesn't, Sabin will be able to finish him down. Nope, he died. So that's it. Cool. Everyone please set Setzer to be your friend for Pandemonium farming. Syrus, I don't think anyone's going to do your challenge, being that you you wanted Sabin to deal the finishing blow. That's near, like, even I'll say it, it's near impossible. He can't deal Brave damage, which means he needs to get batteried, which means that the other party members need to battery him, which means they have to deal damage, and we can't see how much HP the guy has left. So it's sort of a crazy requirement that you set. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be good enough for you. Otherwise, Sabin would have gotten the finishing blow because he had to turn right after Setzer. I'll show my arts real fast on these this crazy bunch. So Celes is pretty good. Lots of attack and max brave. That's what you want on her. You all know Sabin. He's got 2 buffed attacks and a 330 alongside 3 108s. And then my Setzer, everyone should be pretty familiar with because he's my friend unit for a while now. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this weird run. Sabin completing chaos while he's being absorbed by both elements. This is the biggest thing to watch out for upcoming chaos stuff. I think I can keep the Sabin Saga running as long as he's not double resisted anywhere, or double absorbed like this. This worked because I had synergy, so I never want to pull just for the sake of the Sabin Saga. I don't want him to get carried. I want him to show how valuable he is, and I think he even showed it in this. Basically clearing through the initial waves really well, and delaying the boss to prevent so that Setzer could freeze. But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed the run. Thanks Syrus for the quest, the bounty, and yeah, take care everyone.